This is your official invitation to join us inside the Recurring Revenue Program. I would be absolutely honored to have you there and to help you build a business finally that is stable, exciting, and safe at the same time. A business that protects you from whatever else is going on in the world, and a business that ensures that you never feel stressed by your income ever again or by not having enough free time to spend doing whatever the hell you want. So, let me show you exactly what you're about to experience once you join us on the inside. This is your recurring revenue program dashboard. As soon as you join us, this is what you are going to see. Well, actually, first, you're going to go through a little onboarding process to make sure that you know where everything is. And then you're going to pop right in here, the dashboard. At the top is our calendar where all of the important calls are nested. And when you click add to calendar right here, you'll be able to add every call to your calendar to make sure you don't miss anything. So these are the weekly Ask Me Anything calls that happen in the support group, which I'll show you in a little bit. And apart from that, we regularly have guest expert calls. We have the biannual Get Unstuck calls. Actually, the next one is coming up next month. So good time to join. Now, this is the core of the program. No matter what happens, you will keep your access to this for as long as this program exists. So lifetime access to all of this, the core program content. So we start with branding because I never want to throw anyone into creating a membership without first understanding and mastering your own brand. So this is where we're going to break down any mindset block that you have. This is quite an extensive module because I want you to be able to dive in and out of these lessons depending on what is concerning you right now. Is it maybe your conditioning that you've experienced during your childhood? Is it maybe that you're a perfectionist and then you really need to learn how to take imperfect action and recalibrate yourself to your next version? Maybe it's your friends and family opinions. Maybe you think you need professional qualifications. Maybe it's that you're afraid of attacks. Whatever it is, we have the solution to it right in this module. I can strongly recommend the Money Psychology Masterclass and the Wealth Mindset Masterclass. They're phenomenal. So that module alone is worth the entire price of the program, if you ask me. Then we're going to go into understanding branding because I don't want anyone to ever work with me and not know what branding is. So you're going to step into this, understand the difference between branding and marketing, understand that it's not actually important for you to force yourself to stand out. There's something way more important than that. Then, if you haven't done this yet, and maybe you're just starting your business, you're going to jump into identifying your purpose. That's a whole module, making sure that you know exactly what you're doing all of this for. If you already have a successful business, I suggest you still jump into that module because you never know what you may find out about yourself. Then we're going to define your ideal client. This is the absolute most vital step for any business owner. Do not skip this. I'm going to share with you some of the top mistakes I made, like wish listing, mishmashing. Yes, these are official terms I invented, and how to dive deep and up enough to find the right people. Next, we're going to craft your origin story. That should be self-explanatory. If you have not written down your brand story yet and you're not strategically sharing it with everyone, then you're making a huge mistake and you're losing clients every day. And your brand story / origin story is not the story of how you started your business. It's something entirely different. Then we're going to create your tagline to make sure that you have that one sentence that represents your entire brand that you can put in your bio all over social media. It's harder than it sounds, but we'll make it happen together. Then we have a whole module on visual identity basics, mostly not by me because I'm not a pro at that, but my partner Guna is, and she has provided all kinds of incredible trainings here for you if you wish to learn to do it yourself, of course. If not, just skip that and go straight into, this one is great, but go straight into module 11, rocking your social media presence. This one is the bomb because this is how we make money, right? When you have an incredible offer to share with the world, whatever that is, or product, you have to use your content to sell it. And this is where you learn how to do that. From defining your brand personality, to crafting your content themes, to nailing down your word bank, to growing your audience, and of course, my disruptive content framework, the old one and the new one, just in case you prefer the old one. But this one is my absolute favorite thing I've ever created, apart from my membership, of course. So this module alone, again, worth the price of the program. And this is just branding. Okay, this is where I want everyone to start. Next, if you are in a rush to make your investment back for the recurring revenue program, step into step number 2 right here, making that money. Because here is where you will find our gallery of lessons. I'm actually adding more very, very soon that will help you make your money back immediately. Whether that's with selling a signature program, selling power hours, selling a low ticket course, and I'm adding something new there as well. It doesn't matter. The point is, all of these are offers you can put out very, very quickly without really thinking much about it, without really preparing much for it. And these are offers that do not require any fancy funnels or sales pages. Many of our members have made all of their money back in days after joining this program just by implementing one of these. So keep that in mind. Now, you can also just skip that and go into the planning, because this is where we begin to plan your membership, right? This is where we make sure that, oh my God, look at that video, Jesus Christ. This is where we make sure that you understand how to choose the right idea, how to validate it. We have a quick lesson for launching in 45 days if you are really in a rush. If not, then take your time with these. We're going to choose your type, membership type. We're going to name it. We're going to audit your existing resources. We're going to create and launch your waitlist. We have amazing tech trainings for that as well. And I've even given you templates on what to put in terms of copy on your waitlist page. Now, after you are done with the planning, next comes the building. This is the part that everyone hates, myself included, right? Because this is where we go into the tech aspect of it. So I do recommend you watch the Slay Your Tech call because it is mind-blowing. And probably most of your questions will get answered. If they don't, they will in the support group. There's a whole lesson on what to do if you already have a website and how to grow your audience, but we have everything here, from creating a lead magnet to how to structure your site content to what platforms you can use to put your membership on or to sell your courses on. We have tech walkthroughs, platforms you can use for a communication channel for your membership, pricing, setting your pricing levels, and we have an amazing lesson on how to use email marketing to sell your membership and your other resources that you're selling. So that's one of my favorite modules, but I do adore the launching one because this is where we launch the membership. Yes. So this is where we start by mapping out your onboarding process, because you cannot and should not be launching without retention strategies in place and an onboarding process in place. And that's where we're going to do all of that, essentially. Okay. So things like your launch timeline, I'm going to give you some Canva templates for launching. We're going to talk about building your sales process. Should you have an application? What the hell is a founding member launch? And we have an incredible lesson on how to create your launches for the next 12 months. And then 2 bonus lessons on launching with webinars and launching with 5-day challenges. I highly suggest you watch those. Then we have growing. This is only for you if you have already launched your done your founding member launch, and you are ready to grow from there. Okay, this is where we double down on retention strategies, outsourcing. This is where we make sure our members are engaged. And this is where we learn what are the warning signs, the 8 warning signs that we should be paying attention to that indicate a member is thinking about leaving. That alone, again, worth the entire price of the program, because it will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in the years to come. The scaling lesson, that one is only for you if you're making already at least $10,000 a month from your membership. If you're not, then you don't need to be in there. The scaling lesson gives you important numbers to track, KPIs to be paying attention to. We're going to talk about affiliate marketing there. We're going to talk about your ongoing sales strategy there. And this is a module that I'm currently focused on growing myself. So this is the main program that you will keep forever. Then on top of that, we have email platform tutorials, WordPress tutorials if you decide to use WordPress. We have other membership platform tutorials. We have incredible trainings that I've done myself, things like how to slay your first year as a membership owner. We have all the Get Unstuck calls, which you will love. We have a whole lesson on how to slay your retention. We have an entire vault of guest experts, which, oh my God, every topic imaginable, from how to leverage artificial intelligence in your business, to how to use storytelling, to how to use PR for your business, to how to launch your book, how to create your podcast. We pretty much have everything. The recurring revenue program is like your very own business school, except the type of business school that is actually fun and that it's actually exciting to go through. Now, I would love to introduce you to some incredible people who've been through the recurring revenue program and achieved incredible success with it. I'm so proud of every single one of them. Meet JJ, one of my favorite humans on this planet. When I met JJ, she still had a 9 to 5 job. She committed, bet on herself, joined the recurring revenue program, used one of those trainings in the Make That Money category, and made all of her money back plus a profit within 6 days. Yep, by signing up to private clients for a signature program. She very quietly announced her first membership, actually. And I love that story because she didn't even have an elaborate launch system and she got 10 paying members instantly. It's only grown since then. A couple of months after that, not more than 3, she left her job. She actually left her job. This was 2 years ago. Today, JJ is running a successful multiple 6-figure business, working with both small businesses and corporate clients who fly her around the world so she can speak on incredible stages. She has spent the last 3 months in LA. She's been doing in-person seminars in LA, in London, in Ghana, and I'm so freaking proud of you, JJ, if you're watching this. Then we have Blair, who I'm equally proud of, who, when we met, and I didn't know the extent of this at all because she didn't tell me, but when we met, she was homeless and living in a shelter for domestic abuse victims. She is one of the most determined humans I have ever met in my life. 3 months after meeting me and joining the recurring revenue program, she was making more than $2,000 a month purely from selling the books that she was creating. She created her own website. She moved out of the shelter 3 months after joining the program and into her own beautiful house. She now lives in her dream destination in Scotland and is freezing as hell there. So I fully don't get it, but she loves it. She also does paid interviews. She started a successful membership. She's actually starting a second membership with her new direction right now, which I'm guiding her on, and we're all very excited. If you ask Blair what's the one thing that she feels most proud of, it's none of the things above, actually. It's the fact that she feels safe and the fact that nobody can ever kick her out or her dog out because she lives in her own place now. So I'm so proud of you, Blair. And then we have Kate. When I met Kate, she did not have a business. She didn't even have an idea for a business. This was during the lockdowns, actually. Kate was a cruise ship singer. And when we met, she was out of a job because obviously there were no cruise ships. So she saw me on an ad. She clicked on the ad, found the recurring revenue program after spending a few days with me in a free event, joined, and 3 months later, she had an audience of 3,500 people. She had sold her first ever one-to-one program, and she had had her first ever $5,000 launch. Her first launch ever, just to be clear. She made back her investment immediately after launching, and she now runs 2 very successful businesses on vocal coaching and public speaking training. So proud of you, Kate. So just a reminder, if you're watching this, the recurring revenue program is for you if you fall into one of these 3 groups of people. First one is if you don't have a business yet, but you really are determined to start the right way and hit your goals without all the trial and error that everyone else has to go through, speed things up, then this is for you. If you already have a business, but your income has been terribly inconsistent and you just want to create those stable revenue streams to protect your legacy and your livelihood, this is for you. And if you're killing it and you have consistent income and you've built something amazing, but you find that you're working too much, and if you don't have any stable revenue systems either, you're focusing a lot on one-to-one work, you're hustling, then this is for you. And our main goal for you will be to reduce the time that you're spending working and to build a scalable system for growth. And having said that, a couple more people I want you to meet, starting with Beth. Beth is a spiritual performance coach, speaker, and author. And I asked her just today, actually, hey, Beth, what was your life like before your membership? And she responded word for word, saying, well, I was always hustling for my next client. I was super burned out because I was doing one-to-one work and Oracle card readings 24/7. her life after her membership. She's now incorporated her card readings into her group coaching. She has developed multiple successful, highly sought after offers, starting with her mastermind for her gold members, and her 2-hour Create Your Vision intensive. And of course, she has a book that is selling incredibly well. She has a membership with 60 paying members right now, and she's only just starting the growth process. She now has stable recurring revenue and regular book sales, but most importantly, she has a proven launch system, which is what we intend to help everyone create inside the program. And finally, I want you to meet Mel, who I'm also very proud of, just like Beth and everyone else. I just love screaming about these people from the rooftops, seriously. So Mel is an intuitive guide and healer. When we met, she had a business. This was 2-3 years ago, but her business was only through word of mouth, and she had never used social media to get clients ever. She wasn't really using social media for her business. She had to work more if she wanted to make more money because all her work was one-to-one. And when I told her, listen, Mel, let's launch a membership together, bring 20 people in, and we'll take it from there. She said, okay, launched, brought 36 founding members at $50 each. And next week, she brought 22 more at $75 each. So much for 20. 6 of them committed for the whole year for a brand new membership. Then she went and said, you know what? I now want to create a group program. Only launched it to the membership, made $6,000. This all happened in the span of a month. And this was only her very first launch. Now Mel has more than 70 paying members, a best-selling book, which is one of my favorite books I've ever read, and an in-person event in London called Awaken. So proud of you, Mel. So proud of Beth as well. Love these people so much. So if you join the program by Sunday, September 10th, you will get the program plus 3 amazing bonuses. The new and improved branding course, which you saw inside the program. Very, very proud of that. You will also get my Slay Your Live video session where I walk you through my entire live streaming strategy. Live streaming is how I have always made my money since I started my business. It's how I make the most impact, and it's how I've built my authority and my emotional connection with my audience. So I cannot wait for you to see exactly how I've done that and how I keep doing that. This is one of the most powerful sessions I've ever created. You will also get access to my Sell Out Your Group programs session. This is a half an hour long training, pre-recorded, that gives the simplest process you have ever seen in your life that will sell out any group program you have. It can also be used to sell out one-to-ones, but I highly suggest you use it for your first ever group program. Because if you're scared that, oh my God, I've been working one-to-one, I've been selling courses, I've never sold a group program, this will take away all the panic, all the anxiety. And I don't think I've ever had anyone to use this process and not get at least 5 people to join their program. So I'm very, very proud of that. So everyone who joins by Sunday is going to get these bonuses. You will also get access to my Slay Your Sales Pages training, which is me reviewing people's sales pages to make sure that I make them more persuasive, shift the messaging to whatever it needs to be shifted. And this is me outlining step by step. This is how I design my sales pages. And these are the most important elements, whether that's design wise, copy wise, or where you strategically position everything. Again, one of the most powerful sessions I've created. And everyone who joins by Sunday is also going to get access to my Launch Magic templates, which is an entire session pre-recorded on launching, plus my email and social media sales post templates, which I've personally used to make hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my own membership over the years, over the last 6.5 years, actually. But that's not all. You will also get, if you pay by card instead of PayPal, you get my Audience Explosion Plan, which is my 5 tactics for audience growth. Fast as hell. Remember Kate, who grew her audience by 3,000 people in 3 months? That's exactly the steps that she followed. But that's not all. If you pay in full, you're going to get 2 bonuses that I can tell you are the most valuable resources you will ever see from me, 100%. The first one is the Slay Your Pitch session. I created this session because everyone has been falling in love with the way I sell and the way I pitch for a very, very long time. And I wanted to, for once, create a session where I tell you step by step. This is how I structure everything. This is my thinking behind it. This is how to do it with integrity. This is how to do it in a way that doesn't feel sleazy or scammy or too salesy, in a way that actually makes you feel excited. And if you've ever seen how excited people get to see me sell, that's exactly what's going to happen for you when you use this structure. And you will get access to a live workshop with one-to-one support from me. This is unheard of. Okay, so everyone who pays in full is going to get access to Slay Your Sales Message. This is a live workshop on Zoom that we're going to do for as long as we have to, until I have helped every single person on that Zoom call to reframe or shift or improve the sales message for the offer that you choose to bring to me. We'll review your sales page, we'll talk about the program or whatever it is you're selling, and I will give you as much advice and guidance as I humanly can on how to sell it. I am very, very proud of that, and I cannot wait to host that session with everyone who pays in full. Woo! So everyone who joins is going to get every single one of these resources. Okay, the last two only if you pay in full. The total value of every single one of these things, and I didn't even tell you about the 7-day Voxer group, by the way. Every single person who joins by Sunday, September 10th, is going to get access to a 7-day Voxer group with me. So the value of all of this is close to $11,000. And this is not a made up number, by the way, close to $11,000. However, you will get every single one of these resources and the entire recurring revenue program for only $1,799 US, which is 17% of the actual program worth above. Though our members do tend to use much higher numbers when they say what the program is worth. So right now, you have the option to pay in full and get the 2 incredible bonuses, including the one with the one-to-one support from me on Zoom live. Or you can also choose to pay by a payment plan. And we have 6, 10, and 12 monthly payments. If you require a higher, more spread out payment plan, all you have to do is contact us to make sure that we can get that for you. And we usually try to work with you no matter what you need. So just email us, reach out, and we'll see if we can make it happen. But these are the plans that we currently have: 6, 10, and 12 months. You will see the 6 and the 10-month option listed on the sales page. The 12 one is not there, so you have to reach out for the link for that. And that leaves you with only one other thing that I want to introduce you to: Explode. So if you're the kind of person that just wants to go all in, and you're sitting here thinking, you know, I love all of this and I'm already getting all of that, but I feel like I want even more support from you. I feel like I want everything you can offer. If that's what you're thinking, by the time you see this, these spots may be gone. But as of right now, I have 2 spots available for a bundle of the recurring revenue program and my Explode program, which is a 6-week program, the most in-depth experience I have ever created. It's intense. It's beautiful. It's a very small program of up to 10 people. I never accept more than 10 inside. And right now you have the opportunity to get $500 off when you join both together. You can join for $4,299 instead of $4,799, which is unheard of. It's absolutely bonkers. So if you pay in full, you're going to get a 60-minute one-to-one call with me. But if you can't swing that, just pick one of our amazing payment plans. Reach out if any of them appeal to you. You can see them here on the slide. If you want a longer one, just let us know. If you want to pay via PayPal, just let us know. Just reach out and we'll have a chat. But I highly recommend this. The next round of Explode begins soon, and I really don't want you to miss out if you're craving a more in-depth, intense, beautiful experience where you're going to get lots of one-to-one access to me. And after that experience finishes, you can just go back to the recurring revenue program and continue getting the value there. So you have 3 choices right now. You can just join. Okay, just join and don't waste any time. Or you can shoot me a message or email me for a quick chat. If you have any questions, I am always accessible. Or you can book a call with one of my ambassadors. If you book a call with an ambassador, please only choose one. The link for that is inside the Amplified Facebook group. Okay, book a call with only one. It's a 15-minute call, and they will answer all of your questions honestly. Technically, you also do have a fourth choice, and that choice is to just walk away from all of this and implement everything you can on your own. But let me tell you, if you've gotten this far and if you're watching this for the last, half an hour, then you probably are not ready to walk away from this. So take one of the choices above. And while you are doing that, I want to show you the level of support you are going to get from the recurring revenue support group. Because yes, we have an entire support group dedicated to helping you grow and to answering every single one of your questions. Take a look at how amazing it is. This is the recurring revenue support group, where we have weekly Q&A threads, as you can see here, where you can come and ask every single one of your questions. This is our newest one from September 4th. We have Tiffany asking a question, Carol, we have Christina. As you can see, people ask lots of questions, get lots of help. And every single week I go live. You're also permitted to run polls for market research. Every single week I go live in the group like this, and I answer every single one of the questions just like I do in Amplified. Very, very proud of the support group. It's not just me serving you here. It's actually me, my cat Sushi, as you can see, and my entire team of support coaches. So you will never be on your own. When you join the program, you get 6 months free of access to this group. If you want to stay after the 6 months, you can pay a small fee and remain. But obviously you don't have to. You still get lifetime access to the program itself. So the time to decide is now. TikTok. If you have any questions, reach out and ask or book a call with an ambassador. I hope to see you on the inside.